What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Friday morning edition of the Daily Juice Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Peralt, each and every single morning here on BettingPros.com, on YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts. Always being brought to you by BetMGM. And that offer, that $20 offer with the Juice100 promo code, you win $100 in free wagers automatically. You bet $20, win or lose, it's $100 in your account. BetMGM, BetMGM.com, and on the BetMGM app, Juice100 is that promo code. Okay, so it's a 1 and 2 day for us. A plus 157 two-leg moneyline parlay hits. The other two bets do not hit. And so the two-leg parlays have been pretty successful. I went and counted. I'm 10-4 now on these two-leg moneyline parlays, and they're always plus money. Okay, so we're making money there with these two-leg moneyline parlays. And, well, I mean, to be frank, I am going to kind of start to just do those. And so I was talking to a couple friends of mine about baseball betting because I bet overnight, and you know, it takes time to do research. It takes time to look into it. And clearly, baseball betting just is not my thing, obviously, right? I mean, I think it's been established here during the year that baseball betting is not my thing. But two-leg moneyline parlays have been pretty successful. So we get that yesterday. We go 0-2. The Yankees game went way over. Both teams score 6 or more runs. It's 6-6 in the ninth right now at the time of taping. So that win streak maybe continues or maybe it snapped. The A's were dead, 6-0, down 6-0, and they came storming back. So the over flies over that 9. And then the Angels had a run on the second pitch of the game, and then they didn't score again. They lost 13-1 to the Orioles. The over 11 runs was the right play. I was going back and forth, either Angels team total or the Orioles or the game total. Took the Angels, took the wrong one. And so 0-2 there, but a plus 157 parlay cash comes back. So it's a losing day, but it's 1-2, and we make up for it. So basically, like, we're down a quarter unit. So really down not much at all. It is a losing day, but much like yesterday, it's kind of like, okay, it's a little bit of a drop down, but nothing too extensive to really hit us hard. But so I'm going to do the two-leg moneyline parlay today, but that's my only baseball bets I'm going to give you guys today, okay? That's it. That will be on the Discord channel. More you guys are coming onto the Discord channel. We're at about 7,500 users now on the Discord, so it feels like football. You guys are starting to pick up pace here. Again, it's very easy to get into the Discord channel. It's bettingpros.com/chat is the website to get the link to get in, or there is a direct link underneath me here on YouTube that you can go and click on, and it will take you right to our Discord channel, and that's where I put the moneyline two-leg parlays for baseball. So I will have one of those going here today. I do have the parlay, the Don't Bet a Parlay, which is now 7-23 all-time, up 23 units. 23 units this thing is up. I have another one, 4-legger. It includes some. This one is going to be sweaty. This one I'm not going to play. This one I normally tell you guys if I'm playing it or not. I'm not going to play this one, but I do want to see if it can cash because I think it could be fun to see if it can cash. It does involve week number 3 preseason football. There's 2 preseason bets, and then there's a couple of baseball moneyline bets that I like that could very well turn out to be the moneyline parlay that I used today on a Friday. So for that, we got the parlay, and then I've got 2 half-unit totals to give you for week 0. This will be my final 2 plays for week 0 in college football. And the big reason why is that I am a little bit skeptical just out of the gate what teams do when it comes to these bets. So I'm only going to go half unit on them just because I'm a little bit wishy-washy as to, all right, I like the side, but the total might not play out the way that I think. So I got 2 plays coming for half a unit on either one of those, or on 2 college football games coming up for week 0. But before I give you the picks, the plays, the parlays, let me tell you about our friends at BleacherBook.us. New game. The guys over at Bleacher Book have created a great concept. It allows you to play up against your friends in a league-style betting format to figure out who really knows what they're talking about. NFL football betting, we all do it. It's time to ditch those boring daily fantasy leagues or season-long fantasy leagues and get into the action here with Bleacher Book. You can create weekly or season-long leagues. The leagues are fully customizable, and as the commissioner, you decide the length of the league, max number of players, the starting wallet amount, the minimum bet requirements, and more. It all can be found at bleacherbook.us. It gives you the thrill of sports betting without losing your shirt. Compete against your friends for betting glory. Go get signed up, and you'll see a lot more information about everything going on at Bleacher Book at bleacherbook.us. Start creating your league today and use the promo code JUICE20, JUICE20, to get 20% off your Bleacher Book league, any league you create this coming season. That's bleacherbook.us. Big bets, no regrets. bleacherbook.us with the promo code JUICE20. All right, let's start with the parlay here, okay? So it's a 4-leg parlay, and I got plus 634 odds on this. All right, let's start with the KC Chiefs and their game against the Vikings. They're at home. Now, according to Andy Reid, he's going to play his starters at least for a quarter. Most likely, the starters are going to be in for maybe more than that because of the offensive line. The offensive line for Kansas City is brand new, and Andy Reid is frankly a little bit concerned about the continuity, and he wants them in game shape, in game action to get used to each other before they come out of the gates, because they know that they're going to get every single team's best shot when they play them. The Chiefs are at home at Arrowhead, laying 4 points against the Vikings. The Vikings are playing no one, okay? No one. They just want to go there and get out, forget about it. I tend to really ride the home team there, and look, you want to bet the under here, I don't blame you one bit, okay? I don't blame you to get in the under. I want to watch week 3, and if all the games go under on Friday, I very well might be on the unders coming up on Saturday, okay? It's very, very possible. I just need to see how teams are going to approach this and what happens when guys are fighting for jobs. My concern is guys are going to try really, really hard in the third and the fourth quarter, and you're going to see more points than we think because guys on the bubble just want to get after it and score and run the score up and whatever because they're just trying to impress coaches, and if not that coaching staff that they're on, a different coaching staff that will watch the film. So I'm going to hold off on betting totals on Friday. We have Saturday and Sunday going for preseason football, okay? So we have some time with this when it comes to where we're going to be from a total perspective. So we have 4 games tonight. First leg of the parlay, Kansas City -4, okay? KC -4 against the Vikings. I don't think the Vikings care all that much. Second play, I don't like what I've seen out of Carolina, and I just don't know what Carolina's going to look like. They're not playing McCaffrey, obviously, and they're going to keep all their starters on the sidelines. Pittsburgh's got a quarterback battle. And for quarterback battles, we're not sure who's going to be behind Ben Roethlisberger. It could be Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins is trying to beat out Mason Rudolph. And for that reason, I'm going to take the 4 points here with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think there's a real battle, and these guys are going to play hard, and I don't think Carolina gives a flip here, okay? Again, another game that might be very low scoring, but Pittsburgh's 3-0 so far in the postseason, or the preseason rather, because of their quarterback battle. And Dwayne Haskins in the second half, when the guy goes in there, he just does big things. So Pittsburgh's offense looked pretty good. People are all buying into Pittsburgh in the preseason. You guys know I don't buy Pittsburgh. I'm on the under 8.5 wins for Pittsburgh, but okay, we'll see what happens. Pittsburgh +4, leg number 2. 2 baseball plays to jump in. Matt Harvey goes for the Orioles. Orioles have won 2 games in a row. Rays are coming in. Great thing for Tampa that Baltimore won the last 2 games because now they're playing a real team. And, well, I think Cinderella goes back to being a pumpkin. We'll take the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line to beat the Orioles. And then the Diamondbacks continue to struggle on the road. This one is pretty shaky. I'm going to admit I'm not in love with the 4th leg here, but I'm just going to fade the Diamondbacks. I wish they were playing a better team than the Philadelphia Phillies, but they are playing the Philadelphia Phillies, and it's a pretty big number. It's -235. So the books clearly think that the Diamondbacks are going to continue to really struggle, and the Phillies are at home. So you say, okay, the Phillies are at home, and maybe they take care of business. This is a 4:05 Pacific time start, and you do get Aaron Nola, who didn't pitch well last time out, but I do think Nola wants to bounce back here. Good pitching matchup in favor of the Phillies. We'll go Philadelphia money line. That is a +634 parlay. I've hit the last 2 in a row of these, okay? Hit the last 2. It's going to be kind of stressful, but I wanted to have some football and I wanted to have some baseball, and that's a +634 4-leg parlay. If you want to jump in with this, we are 7-23, and I've hit the last 2 of these. Again, Chiefs -4, Steelers +4, Rays money line, Phillies money line is the Don't Bet a Parlay coming up here for a Friday. Okay, Now, here are the plays I have made. 2 college football plays. So I've been looking hard, and I really do like Illinois +7, okay? Some places are at 7.5. You get 7.5, boy, I love that, okay? I think Illinois is going to run the football, okay? Run. I think Nebraska, for the most part, they equally are going to run the football. I think they're going to limit possessions. Nebraska last year, when it came to unders, Nebraska was really 6-1-1 to the under. Illinois at home, 5-1 to the under in the last 6 home games. I think Illinois is going to grind it out here, and I just don't like Adrian Martinez. Okay, this is why I think this is a low-scoring game. I think this is like a 20-17 game one way or the other between these two teams. I don't like the offenses. Don't love the defenses, but I'm going to put a half a unit down on this. Under 54.5 for Nebraska and Illinois. Out of the gate, I think Brett Bielema goes back to old school Wisconsin-style football. Long drives, run the football, running clock. Don't go fast. Don't throw the football all that much. Keep the ball away from Nebraska. Run for Illinois. And I think that's a little bit of an underreported story with Brett Bielema and then the running backs that they've got. I think Illinois runs the ball a lot. I think Adrian Martinez in Nebraska equally wants to run the football. Under 54.5, Nebraska and Illinois for a half a unit. Then I'm taking the other half a unit, and we're going to come back, and this is a play from my boy Papa Bear, who was on my radio show, and he talked me into this bet, and I think he's right. The line movement for New Mexico State and UTEP has been wild. So UTEP is now a 10.5-point favorite against New Mexico State on the road. This is the 4th biggest road line ever for UTEP. Okay, we've never seen a line this big. We've seen 3 others, but this is one of the biggest lines we've ever seen for UTEP on the road. New Mexico State is bad, okay? The public, they know they're bad. New Mexico people, they hammer it. Go and check out a book in New Mexico and see what the odds are going to be prior to kickoff. This game will take place in prime time. It is a standalone game on Saturday night. There's nothing else going on. This is the primetime game on the West Coast. New Mexico State hosting UTEP. Ugly, okay? The total opened up at 59. It was bet all the way down to 54.5. That was the basement. Sorry, it opened up at 57.5. Excuse me. Opened up at 57.5. It went all the way down to 54.5, okay? And then either the Sharps figured it out or there's something that leaked out because my boy Papa Bear says that this New Mexico State team is better than people think. Their quarterback controversy has been not really a controversy, that they've got 3 quarterbacks to go with, and all 3 have been playing pretty well. And so we go from 57.5 down to 54.5. The total now is 58.5. 58.5 for this game. Somebody knows something, okay? I don't mind chasing steam in week 0, all right? I don't mind it in the NFL, and I don't mind it in college football. As we get later in the year, I won't like it, and I won't want to chase the steam, but I think early in the year, something's up there, okay? Looking at line movement like that when it goes from 57.5 down to 54.5, and now it's back up to 58.5, somebody knows something, all right? Half a unit, we're going over New Mexico State and UTEP on the over between these two teams. New Mexico State, UTEP over 58.5 here at minus 110. Shop around. I've seen 58.5 tonight. I've seen 59s. Grab a 58.5 tonight. I know FanDuel's at 58.5. Grab FanDuel. Grab wherever you can grab for half a unit, okay? So now we have action in all 4 games. And it's at the end of the night, and it's fine. I mean, whatever. It's week 0. I'm more pot committed than I've been in a long time, but it's college football, and I'm so psyched for football to be back, and hopefully I don't fall on my face, okay? Hopefully we come out and we do really well here with those plays, okay? So again, I will have a 2-leg moneyline parlay to give you guys for baseball coming up later today in the Discord channel. We've gone 10-4 on those, so I'm going to shop around. I'm going to look around, look at numbers, look at starting pitching, and spend some more time doing research, but that's it for baseball. I'll probably do that for the rest of the weekend. I'll probably do that, maybe not on Saturday because of how much money I've committed already to the game, to all the college football games, but probably Sunday and maybe Monday. That's kind of how I'm going to approach baseball for a little bit and kind of like make it my thing for these 2-leg money line parlays. We won't hit every night, But I just feel like that's the one thing that has been coming in for me. And not that baseball is predictable, but that's kind of how I've been winning. Like the bets I've been winning are those bets, not totals, not sides, but looking at the money line parlays and jumping in with a two-legger has been good. As I said, 10-4 over the last 3 weeks doing that. So that's been profitable. So I want to lean into that for a little bit while we have college football back. And then we get really heavily involved next week with week number 1 in college football, which is just going to be so phenomenal. We're so close to football. So week 0 coming up here. All right, so to recap, once again, where we're at here on all these plays. The official plays for the day on the podcast. Under Nebraska, Illinois, 54.5, half a unit. Over 58.5 for New Mexico State and UTEP, also a half a unit, okay? We'll have a two-leg money line parlay coming up later today to have some action going today. And then we also have the parlay, which, if you want to bet it, go ahead. Chiefs -4, Steelers +4, Tampa Bay Rays money line, Philadelphia Phillies money line for a +634 4-leg. Don't bet a parlay coming up here on a Friday. My name's Matt Peralt. Thank you for being here. It's football season. I can't wait for Saturday. I don't know what you guys are doing, but for me, I'm barbecuing, and I can't wait. I got a pork shoulder I'm going to throw on the smoker. I haven't smoked in a couple of months. I can't wait. Get that rolling. Some pulled pork sandwiches to have that throughout. Little pickles, little buns, little fun stuff going on here for barbecuing as we get to crack open the smoker it's hot in Vegas. Now it's nice to be outside again, so I'm doing that. Tomorrow night, I'm going to go buy the pork shoulder, and then I got it smoking on Saturday and watching football all day. It is great to have college football back. It is great to be able to bet on college football. I cannot wait to get after it and watch these games. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're pretty committed, so hopefully things go well for us coming up on a Saturday. My name's Matt Peralt. Follow me on Twitter @SportsTalkMatt. Each and every morning, it's the Daily Juice Podcast right here on BettingPros.com. Always being brought to you by BetMGM.